Hello everybody and welcome back to Season of the Witch. We are here with week 2. I'm going to quickly grab some bounties. And then we're going to talk to Eris. And then... we'll probably... Why is it not letting me do Deep Set again? Do I have to claim it from here again? Or is it only once a week? Oh, hey. Other Witch's Engram. Oh, so it's only once at a time. Okay. Interesting. Alright. First things first. I gotta quickly go do a thing, but while that thing gets done, or actually I'll throw this on real quick. Welcome back to SC2. I thought I'd do a little bit of a mini intro here real quick while I'm talking. To basically say, one, loadouts are back. I can use my loadouts again. We're gonna be using this build here. I'll talk about it while the thing that I need to load loads. The first thing about this build that you need to know is we're gonna be using the new Banner of War on top of the Flechette Storm aspects. And I'm going to be using the Shackle Grenade just because I have Armamentarium, so I'll be using double grenades to basically keep the Shackle stuff going. But it's mainly going to be focused around melee. Obviously, this build is still a work in progress when it comes to the mods and such. But I'll probably just swap this for a melee mod and then swap the fonts for melee just for this build. But yeah, essentially this build is meant to more focus around the Banner of War aspect, hence why I'm running a sword, and going to be more along the lines of trying out Banner of War and then the Flechette Storm. We're going to be doing a mixture of those two things today. And I was also told there was a cutscene, so I wanted to have a model thing on, so we're doing that. I'm doing that while we talk. And also, I do have DMT on. I will be doing the mission for Dead Messenger, hopefully soon, to get the crafted Dead Messenger. I do have it in my inventory currently, as you can see here. And then obviously, yeah. But I'll be doing this. Is there any other ornaments this thing? No, just a molten one. If you're curious what it looks like normally, what it does the ornament. It just gives the molten effect on the end. But then again, that molten effect, it does change depending on the state of the color of the grenade launcher. So there's that. But that being said, the model should be popping up momentarily. And then we're going to talk to Eris. There it is. Pops in. Talk to Eris. Oh.
Greetings, Guardian. I am focusing my will, preparing myself to step into the ritual space once again. When I first transformed, I thought I might become something greater. Instead, my doubts fell away and I found myself simplified, refined. Though I became Hive, I was more myself. I mentioned that to Ikora and she furrowed her brow. I told her she would have time to worry later. But now, I need tithes. Sword logic may be high philosophy, but your tithes of power are real. And when I absorb them, it feels like hope. Fight in my name, Guardian. Every opponent you defeat strengthens me, from Shax's crucible to Savathun's own throne world. The Hive believe that only the strongest have earned their existence. If a queen cannot hold her power, she must be betrayed. I will not deny them their dogma. I will embody it.
Huh. Okay. Obviously, I'm still working on cards, so there's that. Wait, what?
Greetings, Guardian. I am focusing my will.
Alright, press A. Listen to Eris' story. What? Learn about sword logic. Okay. Cutscene? Yep, cutscene. Oh, worm gods. There they are.
The sword logic. The impetus of the hive. Oryx, the Taken King, brother to Savathun and Xivu Arath, sought whispers from the worms of fundament and dredged this truth from the deep. All things must prove their right to exist. The rest will die in terror. There is neither escape nor exemption. Simple, essential, beautiful to know. Oryx led his sisters down the bladed path. We have tested ourselves against horrors. We emerge changed. Through this, we become stronger. We become free. We will avail ourselves of our enemy's tools. Xivu Arath believes every death proves the sword logic. That she unveils the false shape of the traveler's lie by her blade. But she needs her truth. She is desperate for its vindication. She wishes for a world without grief, or pity, or doubt. Not baleful, not beautiful. A childish cry. The hive call us liars, the unfree, deniers of the all-edged truth. But I take the power the sword logic offers not out of desperation, but desire. For Crota.
Oh.
Oryx. Savathun. I wield their killers as a knife. The hive know this truth as well as any logic. I am here, and they are not.
Okay. That actually is a really good descriptor of the sword logic. So, to basically describe to people essentially what the sword logic is for the hive is the final shape for the hive is the sword logic. Essentially, if you die to something, that you are worthless. Essentially, they basically are this. They basically want to climb the stepping stones of life and basically have them be the point. The final shape is a point. Whoever is at that apex point is all powerful. So anyone who is the most basically by defeating enemies that are weaker than you and erasing them from existence means they are not worthy of the final shape. That's essentially what it is. Whoa. Further hint, as soon as thinking with element will grant the corresponding high potential additional effects and allow you to... It's... Solar. I'm a Solar Titan main by heart. So now I actually need to play Solar. Whoops. I was going to use the Strand build since I've been able to use my load up and stuff again, but I guess not. In 7th Throne World or seasonal activities, doing in the Throne World will grant additional progress. Boop, boop. Yeah, so we'll swap over to Solar. I will use my Burning Steps build, I think. Yeah, I'll use my Burning Steps build for now. This one's a work in progress, but give you an idea of what it looks like once it loads. Essentially, just Burning Steps gets Firewalker going, stuff like that. I'll put on DMT for the sake of having something different. But yeah, entire thing is basically getting all that going. I actually might run Hammer Strike. I could run Consecration. We'll try running Consecration. We'll try it. I'm not going to save it with Consecration, but we'll try it with Consecration. And if I do like it, I'll run it. But yeah, this is essentially the build. I actually do want to change up the drip of this a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. I'll change up the drip and I'll be back momentarily. This is what I came up with. I know it's very basic, but I did actually like trying out the Solar Bursting chess piece here, which is from the Solstice of Heroes, I think 2016? Or no. No, it's not the oldest one, but it's the second oldest one. The first ever Souls I took part of in D2 anyway. I do actually own the other ones here that looks like the Candescent Prism. I'm not a huge fan of the Prism. I'm not a huge fan of the Sunstead. Although Sunset does look kind of good, matching the armor, the arms. But I like this because it matches. It's still like the helmet and the boot, the path ornaments work out. I actually want to see what would this look like with the Lemelier gauntlets. Not bad. What about the Taken King gauntlets? Ooh, actually. Might go with that. Might go with the Taken King gauntlets. Just add a little bit more color in the arms. Yeah, we'll go with that. That actually looks different. I know it's like weird mix and matching armor set pieces like that. But at the same time, I like doing it because it's always different. Yeah, we'll then go with that helmet. There we go. And hell, I could put on this if I really wanted to, if I wanted to add that more color. Or I go with any one of the marks that I have. Just a prism's an option. I could easily go with the Magnificent mark. Yeah, that has a little bit of color to it. I know it's adding two different, two of the same piece, but it's one of the few times where I actually think I like it. Yeah, there we go. I actually really dig this. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to hop on in. I did keep Consecration. It's just I have hammers instead of Hammer Strike. We're going to hop on in and do... I do seasonal objective stuff anyway. As I'll show you here, I have to do seasonal with glaive, melee abilities, or swords. So I'm actually going to go grab a sword from my vault and a glaive. Where's my solar glaive? I know there is one. Where? Yeah, there it is there. Overflow Incandescent. And then I'm going to go grab this sword right here. Kelgrath and Throne Cleaver. I won't get any loot from anything, but hey. But let's hop on into 7th Spire since I need to... Ooh, wait. Where'd this go? What is this? Ooh! I'm Grand Volta Bracket now. Neat. That must have been from one of the public events that I did that I never got the loot from. Hey, I'll take it. And then we'll do Savathun Spire. Something, also something that's going to take too long. And you can't do it on Legend now, by the way, if you're interested. There's all of the stuff you can get. You get Antibarrier and Overload Champions, Strand and Void Search, Strand and Solar, Overcharged Weapons. Increased avoid damage. 1850 is maximum level. Extra shield. Lock loadout. They're on classic difficulty. But yeah, we're gonna hop on in, do this, and I will be back. Yeah, but what Cookie do? I know I usually don't do the activity, but for the sake of we have to do stuff in the activity anyway for this, I thought I'd at least show up a little of a build that I've been trying out with Path of the Burning Steps anyway. Also, it's not going to really work out because of the weapons we're using, but I'll give you a brief idea of how Path of the Burning Steps works while we load in. Path of the Burning Steps gives you so final blizzard grenade actually represents your solo grenade, final blizzard grenade, the highest bonus, and then the normal effects. So essentially, you get the surge mods that you would usually get from solar. It automatically applies it with boots as long as you use solar weapons. And using giving grenade automatically gives you the bonus. So essentially, the strategy is if you're doing DPS strats, throw a grenade, and then use your solar heavy, whether it be in my case cataclysmic or what happened. Did it skip? Oh, it got skipped. Whether that be cataclysmic or in my at least in my case cataclysmic, or it could be a sword, it could be glaive. I actually can get rid of that and put on Haka just so I can make sure I can see the buff. You can see solar weapon boost. Orchard of Glaive does not count. The Witch's Gifts.
Transfer the arc charge to each crystal.
It does work with a hammer. That's so convenient. Oh, hello there, Ogier. Do that. Chair moment. Chair. Bye. Ah, crud. Misa died. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's behind me. I gotta plug my phone in because it's close to dead. And I need it for things. Thank you, which is gifts. Oop. Oop, crap. I'm gonna be having some hot food for dinner. That's good. Instead of having something different.
Having the time of her life. She'll never give up being a hive.
Yes, she will. The sooner we can get this done, the sooner she can finish this.
I wouldn't be so sure. I see that look in her eyes when she gets those tithes. And you see it too.
No secret symbols that I see. These that are blatantly obvious. Unless they're new. Oh, the symbol's different and there's no chest in there now. Must be in a new area? Ah, crud. Ah, crud. I know it is most of the same, but it is different each time you go through, so I at least like to show this off. I also, because secret chest. I won't do it next week, but... Dispel the barrier. It is Arc Solar again.
That thing is burning up the place. Get it under control.
Oh crap, my super's wrong too. Whoops. For this one, I do want to actually try a big hammer, so. There we go, bladed path.
Transmute your charged light within the ritual circle.
Do stuff in lost sectors. Okay. Well, I will be back once we're done with this activity. Just finish up with the activity. So we are now moving on to the next section, which is go into lost sectors around the Throne World. First things first, we need to head over to the helm. Because I have the lectern divination thing done, so I want to do that. And head over to the helm to do that real fast. We did get a hand cannon. I want to see if we got the good roll on it. Ooh. Bad, not bad. Quick draw multi? No. Can't wait to finally be able to use this deck of cards. Because the only reason I've been grinding out the game is because the loadouts are bugged, and it was ruining my... It was actually, like... I won't say ruining my experience. That's a little bit harsh. But it was, like, actively hindering my experience of the game a little bit. So I'm just like, I'm gonna play. Ooh, golf ball! Hell yeah. The hand cannon, got another opaque card. Ooh, Aramite Fusion. Hell yeah. We got all of the weapons now. So we have one of each weapon. That's good. So then you get the rest of the armor. Uses opaque card. Another witch's key. Good. Everything components have a chance to drop heavy ammo. Ooh. Okay. So now let us head over to the post box. I know I could just run back, but it's faster. Faster just TP over. Killing him with multi-kill clip, although it is pinnacle. Get rid of that. Although it is again pinnacle, I should hold on to it. They're both pinnacle drops. I'm going to put the weapons that I have currently in inventory in the vault. I'll put away the sword and I'll put away the void SMG so I can infuse that. I need to put... I'm going to hold on to DMT, but I'll put away Rufus's Fury for now. I'm in a cowboy shooting mood, you know? I mean, the reason why is because I want to infuse this with this. And then I can infuse the Judgment of Kelgrath with this. And then we'll grab that Void SMG back. Old Unforgiven. I have two Unforgiven, just so you know. I do have the Golden Striker one, Demolicious, that is usually my Void Lock one. But I have been enjoying this Feeding Frenzy Rampage one. It's just so good. The Golden Striker on demo, if you ever get one on that weapon in particular, oh, mwah, very good. We fly our way over. Now, I will say this, I get into a kind of stints of my fashion, because I'm looking at it, where I do like the glows, but then again, at the same time, I haven't been really enjoying it. Both my strand stuff have glows. My stasis one doesn't. My other solar one doesn't. My arc one, both of my arc ones do, and they're basically the exact same glow, because it's the sinking feeling shader, because it's just really good. And then my void one, both of my void ones don't. I'm debating on fixing that with next payday, which by the time this comes out, this would have happened. And getting that new golden purple one. Okay. Thank you for telling me that, I guess. But yeah. Oh, hey. I think I saw one right here. Ooh, crud. There's the last one. You have the best timing of anyone. Ooh, hey. How about you just do me a favor? Thank you. Let's see, there's gotta be one more symbol. It's always full. There's another one? Fifth one? That one's done. That one's done. Is there a fifth one over this way? Maybe we keep going? We'll see more? Oh, wait. Got 2 cards with that. Head back to the helm once again. If I know we would have to get more cards and go back to the helm, I would have gone back to the helm earlier, but hey, just whatever, shut the fuck up. But yeah, I'll show off my builds and stuff real quick. So for... Oh, actually, we got an unlock down here. I'm gonna put on... I'm with the Orb Solar. And I have another one? No. So here's my main void build for some reason. Oh, it's because I don't have the main auto. But essentially, if I put on, let's say, the auto, basically revolves around applying a lot of weaken and stuff like that with the shield. Stuff like that. Just throwing around shields. Having fun with that. My main solar build, which is, no surprise, Lorely. It's just meant for more survival-based stuff. Keeping myself alive, running around. Obviously, again, I did get the shader from last week through Bright Dust, so I really wanted to try it out and have a little bit of a look around. Mainly, like I said, it's Wither Horde. It's mainly for survival reasons, because like this is my raid setup mainly. So like SMG, obviously DPS weapon. My other one is this one, which is basically a similar thing. Similar thing here. It's just obviously swap this out for Thunderlord or whichever rocket, whatever I'm doing for DPS that time. Sometimes even tractor. It's just I usually just put Thunderlord because it's this energy. Main build here, mainly just also I'm using Thunder Crash, having a lot of melee orbs and stuff like that, and the multi charge to give me armor charge. Basically, meant to just punch things really, really hard. That's the main goal. um, then there's the main stasis build. I don't use this build that often just because stasis is kind of meh, but this is the stasis build once it changes over. It is just mainly making everything become this shatter everything type build. That's why I run revision 0. And then this basically, once I break the blocks, like the crystals, these are what I use to break them. Then main strand build, the suspend type build. This is normally Quicksilver. I don't have it in inventory for the sake of Monte Carlo, but this is the main strand build that you have here. Relies mainly around Abeyant and all that. And then PvP, just basic PvP stuff, doesn't really matter. Second Void build is more reliant around being more supportive and defense in the defensive department. With Helm Save 14, G-Lance, and then a shotgun if they get too close. I don't use this build that often, but whenever I do, I usually swap out this for something else anyway. Then the other solo build, obviously, I was already running it, but mainly relies on path breaking steps. It used to be Synthos, but I probably will swap it out for the new gauntlets once I get them, because they're pretty fun from what I've seen. Secondary arc build is basically takes that punching build I had earlier, but cranks up to 11 with point contact cannon brace, and just turns everything in front of me into paste. Basically, is the goal. Turn everything into a blue glowy paste. Cold Heart for arc traces. That's mainly about it. And then secondary strand build, which is the one I plan on using after this video, is going to be about Banner of War, having the extra grenades here. I might swap over to Hoyle for a change, give that a shot and see how it works out. But, I don't know. Who knows? We'll keep the strand build on for now, since I do plan on trying that out immediately after this video ends, so. Boop!
You Guardians got a lesson in sword logic today. You think you can defeat Sivurath with philosophy? Right. Let me show you something. Savathan kept records, and I took a look at what she had on her sister. Got a recording from way back, just after you Guardians drop-kicked Oryx into Saturn's orbit. Call it a primary source for your little research project.
Our brother is dead. I will take my revenge as he sought for his son. Revenge? For what? The dead deserved to die. That's your own logic. Oryx was a hypocrite, and so are you. He loved us. He made of our deaths a study. And she, who has endured, who sharpened the sword of his defeat, has done the same. She will take up his mantle. When she is paired to her true shape, we will meet her on the bladed path. What a vain child you are. Oryx spoiled you rotten. Not everyone wants to be like you. And you won't always get your way. I will test my strength against her brood, and she will prove our logic true.
You see what you Guardians did? Do you see what's happening here? Sivurath thinks Eris is one of them, some kind of heir to Oryx. That ritual of hers tied a pretty bow on that theory. This is all part of Savathan's plan. But I can't help wondering, what the hell does Eris think she's doing?
Yeah, that's the main thing that a lot of people are afraid of, not just in-game, but like a lot of people are in this community are really afraid of, is Eris taking up the mantle of the Taken King. Oh, hi, Eris. Oh, duh.
Eris, heard we have some, strange bedfellows. If a bedfellow ain't strange, then they're probably not worth having.
So it seems. Have you come to urge caution, to advise against temptation?
Nah, you know what you're about. But I'm wondering, what's it like?
It begins as a feral surmise, a suspicion. I hear whispers, but they are in my voice. It rises until I am screaming. I make a demand, an atavistic fear now sublimated into a singular, desperate urge. A hunger I must endlessly sate. But the hive are not afraid. They are awestruck. They know that I am vengeance, and they have conjured me back with vengeance.
Ooh, sounds like a wild ride.
I seek to subvert the hive's flawed logic. I may only do so because of what I am, and what I am not. It is a wild ride.
Hey, I'll be there when you're on the other side of this.
As will I. Trust.
I love these two so much. Ikora again? Probably. Or Drifter. Oh!
Surprise, sunshine. Thought I'd hack this old holotech and say hello. I don't like this whole let's work together plan, but I don't have to. I've got my orders. Let me play something for you.
Imaru, if I am indisposed, bide your time. The witness will force the Vanguard's hand eventually, and they'll realize they need information only I possess. One of them will be open to a bargain. Not Mara again, poor dear. More likely Ikora, or her gloomy little hanger-on heiress. Give them any help they ask. It'll all be worth it in the end. And tell them something clever to make them think that this was their idea.
You get all that, Guardian? Savathun wants me to give you the soft sell. But that's not really my style. So, go ahead. Bust up the throne world. Get as strong as you like. Tithe to Eris until she's fat as a tick. It's all part of Savathun's plan. Oh, you need any help digging your own grave? Just let me know.
I'm in a state of... Whoa. So, I'm in a weird state when it comes to trusting Imaru and Savathun. Do I think we're going to get the information we need from them? Yes. Do I think it's going to be... Do I think we're going to not only get the information that information, or rather, do I think we're going to get that information and then Savathun's going to get fully resurrected and become a threat again? I don't know. I just don't know. Because I will not trust Savathun as far as we could throw her. Because she's still a hive god of lies. Light bearer or not. Oh, hey. Give me a chest piece. That's all of them. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I just don't trust Eris. at all. Or not Eris. I don't trust Savathun at all. Something about it, just something about it just doesn't sit right with me. Am I going to deal with it because it's very much a situation where we have no other choice? Yeah. It's just... I'm wary, and I don't want things to go wrong. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more from me, subscribe. I upload videos every single day, and I'll be uploading Season of the Witch content fairly regularly on top of everything else that I've been doing. And the main thing... Ooh, what the hell is this? I was going to use it. I was probably going to use... There's some armor in here that I could debate on using for other sets. I might still hold on just for the sake of see if I can get anything good. Any other builds going, but I don't know. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I upload videos every single day on a variety of different games. Or a mixture of Call of Duty, Destiny 2, Fortnite, literally, if it's a... Ooh, high ground, what's that too? Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. But you get the idea. I upload a variety of different content. I try to cover a lot of different games so I don't burn myself out on one game in particular. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Metroid Prime Remastered. Sunday for the first episode of Stray. And on Monday will be... It'll probably be either COD or the Vox Obscura rerun. Most likely COD, because I might try and do Vox Obscura tonight. So, yeah, see you guys next time.